PDP chief Mehbooba Mufti has stoked controversy yet again. She's now compared India with Pakistan. She says, and I quote, "There are ministers that are being arrested. ED, CBI are arresting Sisodia, Kavita, Lalu and other opposition leaders. Nothing new is happening in Pakistan, what has happened in India. My priority is not elections, but we want the government to solve the burning problems of the people of J&K. There's complete anarchy," she says. Tejinder, my colleague, joining us for more on this. Now, Tejinder, the kind of comments that Mehbooba Mufti has made in the past, she's known to stoke controversy, but this perhaps would be taking it one step too far, some would say.
Yes, indeed, Poonam. You see, drawing parallels between India and Pakistan and saying whatever is happening in Pakistan, though she said that it is wrong, but there was nothing different that was happening in Pakistan that does not happen in India. This is as per Mehbooba Mufti. She was addressing a press conference here in Jammu. She said that here in India, ministers are being arrested. The ED, CBI is being used by as per Mehbooba Mufti, it's being used by the central government to suppress the voices of those who are in opposition. She also said that people like Sisodia, K. Kavita, Lalu and other leaders, they are being arrested and nothing new is happening in Pakistan, what has already happened in India. So clearly drawing parallels between India and Pakistan, Mehbooba Mufti, it seems that she has crossed all the limits, because we saw what is happening in Pakistan. People are forced to pay, to bear the burden of the failure of the Pakistan government. People, they don't have a floor to eat. They don't have fuel. You see, yesterday the Pakistan government increased the petroleum prices by several Pakistani rupees. So people are forced to pay in huge amount of money to fulfill their basic needs. But here in India, things are entirely different. People, you see, the government has been working day in and out to ensure that people across the country are uplifted from the poverty. The poverty figures clearly have shown improvement, but drawing parallel between India and Pakistan, it seems that Mehbooba Mufti has taken it a step further. Yes, Poonam.
Absolutely. From saying that we should hold talks with Pakistan to now saying that India is no different, clearly there's a lot that Mehbooba Mufti chooses to ignore. The fact that Pakistan is paying the price of terror groups that are flourishing on their soil, lives that are being claimed by terrorists and terror organizations in Pakistan. Inflation is at all-time high, economy is in the doldrums, and yet Mehbooba Mufti thinks this analogy between India and Pakistan is something that needs to be made. Kavinder Gupta, former Deputy Chief Minister of Jammu and Kashmir, joining me on this broadcast. Gupta ji, धन्यवाद हमसे बात करने के लिए here on CNN News 18. Mehbooba Mufti is not new to stoking controversies, but क्या आपको लगता है कि इस बार उन्होंने कुछ ज्यादा ही गलत कह दिया है?
देखिए, ये एक जो क्रिटिकल इनकी दुकानदारी थी वो बंद है, और जो फ्रस्ट्रेशन है ना, तो आज उनको पाकिस्तान पूछता है, क्योंकि पहले पाकिस्तान के इशारे पर यहाँ पर कश्मीर में अपनी जो राजनीति वहां पर चलाती थी, आज पाकिस्तान भी नहीं पूछने वाला, हिंदुस्तान में वैसे नहीं पूछा जाता। तो इस कारण से फ्रस्ट्रेशन है। मुझे कहना साइकोलॉजिकली उनको कुछ शायद फर्क पड़ा है, जिसके कारण से कभी तो एकदम से हिंदू समाज के खिलाफ बोलेंगी, सुबह मंदिर चली गई उधर पानी देने के लिए। आज वो कंपैरिजन पाकिस्तान से करना, इनका सर्टिफिकेट देने की जरूरत नहीं है इंडिया को। इंडिया आज पूरे वर्ल्ड में एक ताकत के रूप में सभी जो बिग पावर्स है वो जानती हैं। तो इस सभी से महबूबा मुफ्ती का ये जो कंट्रोवर्शियल बयान रोजमर्रा आता है, ना तो लोग इसको सीरियसली लेते हैं, तो ना इनको सीरियसली लेना चाहिए।
जी, कविंदर गुप्ता जी, धन्यवाद हमसे बात करने के लिए here on CNN News 18. They are not relevant, they are desperate, and that is why they make comments like this, is what the BJP says. Tejinder, my colleague, continues to be with us. And Tejinder, like we've been discussing, there is a lot that Mehbooba Mufti chooses to ignore. The situation in Pakistan is in a complete mess, be it on the economic side, be it the persecution of minorities that takes place day in and day out.
Indeed, you rightly that the situation in Pakistan is in complete mess. And one thing you earlier pointed out in your question, that Pakistan is paying the price for supporting terrorism. Pakistan is, as several Western countries have rightly pointed out earlier also, that Pakistan has been the breeding ground of terrorism, and India is the country which face the brunt of the terrorists who were trained, provided arms, and sent to India. While Pakistan continued to spend its huge chunk of money on arming terrorists to carry out terror activities across India, Pakistan did not care for its own people. And today, it clearly shows that 70 years down the lane, Pakistan's policy to bleed India with 1,000 cut, though India had to suffer, but the people in Pakistan in large are the main sufferers of the failed policies of Pakistan. Instead of helping its own people, Pakistan continued to support terrorism in India, sent terrorists, sent arms and ammunition into India, especially in Kashmir, to carry out terror activities. And now the people in Pakistan are bearing the brunt of its failed policies. As far as today's concern is concerned, people, they don't have food to eat. We saw people fighting on street for just a bag of flour. So this is the current situation, and people like Mehbooba Mufti, who have been praising Pakistan, drawing parallels between India and Pakistan, it clearly shows that these people, these politicians in India, they have this misplaced priority. While they draw parallels between India and Pakistan, but they are mum when it comes to Pakistan-sponsored terrorism in India. We did not hear a single word of condemnation from Mehbooba Mufti condemning the innocent killing which happened in Kashmir. We saw how Kashmiri Pandits, they were targeted outside migrant laborers who were working in Kashmir to earn their livelihood. They were time and again targeted by the Pakistan-trained and Pakistan-backed terrorists. But Mehbooba Mufti's complete silence on this clearly shows that Mehbooba Mufti has been, as the leaders from BJP are saying, that she has maintained a soft approach towards Pakistan and towards terrorists. And today also, when she was addressing the press conference, she did not say that Pakistan is paying the price of supporting terrorism on its soil, but it continues to target India by sending terrorists into the Indian soil. Yes, Poonam.
Yes, do stay on with me. AK Sivaj also